Hi everyone, I removed this starter from my car. As you can see, it's a popular Bosch starter and here's the part number. In this video, we're going to test the starter to see if it's working properly. I'm mainly interested in two things. The solenoid, it should push the Bendix gear forward, whether the overrunning clutch spins correctly, since the car sometimes doesn't start on the first try. Testing a starter is pretty simple. All we need to do is bridge the power terminal and the signal terminal using a jumper wire. We'll apply 12 volts to the main terminal and ground the case. If everything is working properly, the solenoid should engage and the Bendix gear should start spinning. You'll notice I wrapped a piece of wire around the signal terminal. This helps prevent the contacts from burning during the test. I also left the nut on the power terminal to protect the threads from heat damage, since we're dealing with high current. So, I've connected the power and signal terminals with a jumper wire. Now, I'll ground the starter housing and briefly touch the positive wire to the terminal where the jumper is. Important: if you're using a power supply or battery charger, it probably won't have enough current to spin the starter. That's why it's best to test a starter using a high current power source, ideally a regular car battery. Disconnect the negative terminal from your car's battery, then use that battery for testing. Connect one wire to the negative post and ground it to the starter housing. The positive wire goes to the jumper wire. I'll use a spring clamp for this to avoid damaging the starter contacts. Now I'll briefly touch the positive wire and watch how the starter behaves. As we can see, the solenoid works and the Bendix spins. But since the car still isn't starting, that tells me the Bendix itself is slipping. So next, I'll disassemble the starter, replace the Bendix gear, and while I'm at it, I might as well replace the brushes and bearings too. See you in the next video.